Run me my check. Run me my check. Run me my check. 4K viz with a wrist on glow. Cuban link thick, that's a line and show. Every upload monetized, go. Got the streets and the streams in chokehold. Gold AP watch on beast mode. Tick, algorithm love me, every real stick. Came from the dirt, now it's chrome on deck. If I built a buzz, then run me my check. I run me my check. I earned this. Savage IF, I burned this. Live mode, no time to rest. Every pip got the world say yeah, yes.
There it is right there. BrownTown Op. What's going on? What's going on? Appreciate y'all for coming over here, man. For the one that was just on my last live, I appreciate y'all for coming through. But we're looking at the spot right here. We're going to go ahead and jump into it because at 3:30, you know, power hour going on. We got 30 more minutes left of the trading day on this Friday. And I'm going to tell y'all, your boy got in this morning. And I made a little money. I was on spot for a minute. I ain't sell when I should have sold, but metal right here exploded this morning, man. And I already got my long option on it. I got my long option call on metal already, and it had went up overnight, and then it just kept running today. But your boy did make a little money out metal, trading that, and then Nvidia exploded up too. Now I'm gonna tell y'all a story real quick because ain't too much movement. I thought we were gonna have another run or some movement like we did this morning, but ain't nothing too much happening yet. But your boy had 3 option contracts on Nvidia, and I sold out all of them. I had my leap options on Nvidia, and I sold out all of them. That's crazy, man. Didn't want to run past up to 200 because y'all know my levels right here. I already got my levels drawn. This the day chart right here. The next level that I had when we hit that, got past that 203, we're gonna be 216, 215, 216 around there. Even though we struggling to get past 210, but 216 was my next level, and then after 216, I got all the way up to 236, man. That were my 2 levels right there. But after we got past that 200 and then hit that 203, I was like, yeah, we about to run. But I was already out. But I did do a 0 DTE today earlier on this move right here. I think it was this move right here. Yeah, this move right here. Yeah, it was on the 5 minute. This next leg up right here. After this, after we touch down, let me explain it for the one that don't know. So my yellow line right now in my 9 EMA, and then the dash line going across in my VWAP. So we had touched the VWAP right here, and then we gotta have at least 2 candles above the 9 EMA. We gotta have 2 candles, at least 2 candles above the 9 EMA to set the trend on which way we going. And so it was a call going up. So we got a call option right after this green candle right here. I got in on this little doja right here because we were above the 9, and I rolled this thing all the way up until we got to this red candle, and I jumped out. So I just made probably I ain't go in heavy now. I ain't go in heavy. I just be trading maybe $50 at the most because your boy trying to build a bank up. I ain't trying to lose too much. But yeah. So right now, let's go back to the spot, see what's going on. Look at the cube first. Like I said, ain't too much moving right now. Maybe it might in the last 15 minutes. Let's see. But this how I mark this our pre-market high. Pre-market high. Right there. I ain't marked this one out. So we doing the live pre-market high. And then I ain't hit it. Pre-market high. Then you go pre-market low. Pre-market low. Then that's our range right there. As you can see on the cube when it first started, we had exploded up, and then we hit that resistance right there and came all the way down to almost all the way down to the support. Then we bounced up. But this long red wick right here, man, I'm telling you, I was paying attention. I had got a phone call. And then Uncle Larry, stock up with Larry Jones, I was watching his live stream, and he had already told everybody to get a put option on the Qs, man. And then I think it was back on this red candle right here. This red candle right here at 10:25. And then by 10 minutes later, this big, I'm talking about, I don't know what happened. I still don't know what happened. But this candle just turned red and wick down so fast, man. It's crazy. Like, people made, then one lady made $4,000. She made $4,000 off that big long wick right there. And I think Uncle Larry made about 3,000. Some people made 1,100, but I wasn't even in, man. And I was like, that's crazy. I missed it because I was on the phone. And I wasn't looking at this. I was looking at the SPY at the time and NVIDIA at the time, but I was listening to him talk. But I had turned the volume down, man. So I missed that one. But that move right there was crazy, because as soon as it wicked down to 717, that thing came right back up, man. It happened so quick. It was crazy. But you can see, like I said, after that, then when we had the red counter, we on the 5 minute now. I'm looking at the 2 minute, 5 minute, and the 15 minute. So I never did get in the queue, but I just marked it off to see where we at. But y'all already see we came back down to the support right here. Then we rolled way up, and then we had hit the resistance again. We broke through a little bit, but we ain't confirm it. So then we came back down to VWAP and under the 9 just a little bit. That might have got you thinking that you were gonna go back down, because we went under the 9 EMA right there and hitting VWAP, and then got below VWAP, but then we bounced back up, and man, we've been riding the top of that 9 EMA ever since. So like I said, we ain't getting too much volume and movement right here, but we are looking at the MACD and the RSI. Now, what I done learned today is about that we gonna have to start doing is the 15-minute open range breakout, the ORB. Now, some of these, it probably is on Weeble, but I know it's on TradingView, where you can just go ahead and hit a button and it already set it. So, but it got to be 15 minutes, 15 minutes for it to set. The open range breakout is the high and the low in the 15 minutes. So if you look at it on the smaller time frame, then you can see if it marked out, you can see the range, the open range for the first 15 minutes, where the candles are. If you're looking at the 2 minute or the 5 minute, you can see it a little better because you have more candles. But the 15 minute, it would be only one candle. Get what I'm saying? So we're gonna have to start, probably gonna have to add that to the formula. But yeah, if y'all don't know my formula, then y'all need to go watch my other live streams on how to trade like a 5-year-old. Day trade like a 5-year-old. So that's it right there, man. We ain't getting too much movement. Got a doji right there, but we still above the 9. We hitting, but the Bollinger Band at the top, and we just moving up slow. We ain't really moving no big run like that. Even in Meta ain't doing that. They just trading sideways right now. And then NVIDIA also, man. I thought we were gonna get some big movement. I don't know, Tesla, it ain't doing too much neither. It ain't doing too much. I'm trying to, I was trying to see ones that were moving and running if we were gonna get something like that. But it don't look like we getting that. We got 20 minutes left. We're gonna see what happened though. Let me look real quick. They got volume on NVIDIA, Tesla, Meta, Apple. Where Apple at? Let me just type it in. I don't know. MU. Dang, that thing ran. I wasn't even looking at it. Could have caught that wave right up one time. It was 1150. Yeah, I was gone. I was already gone. Then Apple. Forgot what I was looking for. Yeah, Apple, the one that just took off. Yup. Apple, the one moving right now. They got, we way above the 9. We way above the 9. Let me zoom out, see where we're going. See, we right there. We right here at this level though. We right at that 317 where we done struggled, where we done hit resistance right here. Put that dash line right there. 317, we done hit resistance. So if we break through 317, I might see if we get enough push. If we get enough push, let's see what we can run to. I think these all-time highs though. So it ain't nothing really to the left. Ain't nothing really to the left to look for. Cause we making new all-time highs on Apple. But y'all see, I got my 330 right there. I got my 330 right there. Yup. That would be my next level then, 330. Cause that's where Apple could go. $330. Projection price. Do it, everybody bought. I bet they did buy it. I got the report on it. I'm about to throw it up. Oh, I got it right here. Look at that. Did the day counter. It just IPO today. So I know it looked crazy on the day, but 177 and then all the way down to 166. We trading 169 right now. Looking at the 5 minute right here. We under 9, under VWAP still too. Dang, we under 9 under VWAP, but we can't trade no options on this. But this company right here playing a major part in the semiconductor, in the chip. So basically, this company makes where they make the metal, they make the dang, I forgot what it was. They make the stuff for the semiconductor chips, like NVIDIA chips, AMD chips. So they basically are the memory chips. My fault, memory chips. But they basically a big player in the game to where everybody gonna need them. You ain't gonna have to worry about them too much, because they gonna have their hand in every company. It ain't like, well, should I choose this one or should I choose that one? Because this company is supplying to everybody. I thought I had it on here, man. They're crazy. I did have that report on here though. What did it create it? I don't see it right there. I thought it was gonna connect, but I guess it didn't connect. My desktop, yeah. ScanDisk, Western Disk, yeah. ScanDisk gonna end up having a stock split eventually. Don't know when, but yeah. So this company right here is they forward PE is like where that they ain't even got it up there. I had to Google it, but I think it's around like 6. They forward PE around like 6 or 7, and then ScanDisk PE is like 8 with an $1,800 stock on ScanDisk, and you can get this right here for $168 right now. Now, y'all know, I don't know if they had early investors in this to the point to where, you know, they might dump the shares. I had to do a little bit more research on that because I don't know. Because like I said, I had the report, but I ain't looked at it. I was gonna bring it up, but I don't even see it. It ain't even on my where I created it at. So I did it on my phone. So I don't know if it connected. You know, it's supposed to connect and have the same stuff on my phone on the desktop, but it don't look like it's doing it. But yeah, this a real play right here, man. A long-term play for me when I do get a chance to get it at the right price. Now, here's some stuff Tom Lee had said. $1 trillion company career, yeah. It's trading ADR right now. What that is, American. Help me out, Jamed. Dang, boy, I'm getting blank. I'm over here rushing. That's what it is. I had all that ready, man. When I'm out here rushing, I don't forget everything. But ADR is trading ADR right now, but they supposed to take the Y off the V off the ticker symbol next week. I think it's next week. They're supposed to take it off. But yeah, it's still a good company, man. And that thing just gonna when everybody get a chance, because their memory is taking off. That memory is gonna be the memory shortage. They say might last to 2030. I don't know. The experts, that's what they saying. The memory shortage, because of this, the way AI growing, we gonna need all this memory to store all this AI and all this data. The AI gonna need somewhere to store the data, so that's why they trying to build data centers, and you need the memory chips, and the memory companies to expand, to grow the memory sector for the AI, because if you can't store the data, then the AI can't grow. So it all correlates to the American Depository Receipt. It all correlates together. It all correlates together. All correlates together. That's what I'm trying to say. And then you got the quantum computers. For them to get full scale, you already got some around right now, but they expensive, and there's only a few. But when that quantum computer end up being in your laptop and then to your phone, that gonna change the way we process information. How fast quantum computers can process the information, it's gonna make us as humans, as consumers, process information even faster. But we already ain't got a long attention span, so I don't know how that's gonna work. For as when that become mainstream, now I got something for y'all, man. I watched the video Tom Lee earlier. Let me see, can I find it and play a little clip of it? But I'm gonna break it down. That he said something that I don't know if a lot of people caught when he said it, but here it is right here. He said this about SpaceX, how Elon Musk is positioning himself for the next bottleneck. This SpaceX right here. $147 is below the IPO. Not the IPO price, because it was the initial IPO price was 135, but it opened at 150. So we below that right now. And I got a put option on here, elite, on SpaceX, all the way up to January, because y'all know we still got the lockup periods about to come. The first one in August, to where they about to release 30%, 20 to 30% of the shares be available to sell from the early investors. And then I think it's 7% every week, or every month after that is 7%. So basically, to put it in simple layman terms, they about to dump the shares when they able to sell. The early investors that got in pennies on the dollars, and even with the price going down right now on SpaceX, these folk got in pennies on the dollar, and they gonna sell. They should. Now you gonna have some that don't sell, but I'm expecting them to sell. And I heard it was more for tax reasons than to get the profit, but he's probably gonna be both, because you're gonna have some people selling to take profit, and then some people selling for tax reasons. So 147 for the one that got in. I told y'all I was thinking about it, but I was only gonna get one share, but I didn't get in. Y'all should have sold up here at 225. We've been going down ever since. Traded a little sideways, and then we down. Then we under the 9 EMA. Did the day chart right here. We are headed down. Now, the valuation for the company, the stock, is $60. $65, $63, $60. Around that range. So don't be surprised if SpaceX come all the way down to the $60 range. Do not be surprised. Do not be surprised. Now, back to what Tom Lee said. Let me see, can I show it real quick? He was talking about SpaceX and Elon Musk is positioning himself for the next bottleneck in the world. Not the United States, the world.
Giving it a cursory glance, what's something that's lying below the surface that you think delivers extra value or that more people should really dig in and focus on?
Yeah. Well, I think what people have to really do the work on is understand that Elon is solving problems because he is thinking of things both with a longer vision, but also how things work together. I mean, an example is Starlink works extremely well, providing just broadband coverage to people who don't have connectivity. So whether it's now it's planes, but it's really people who lived in rural areas or desolate regions. But it's a quantum leap of what was previously offered. Okay, but the natural thing was always, well, it really works well for terrestrial cellular systems too. And he had never until this time actually even talked about offering a mobile service. But if he offers a mobile service, he's not just competing with existing cell phones. He's offering omni connectivity anywhere in the world on a device. What does that mean for telemetry? Telemetry is, products that are run by robots and humans that always need to be connected. Well, guess what? I think there's a lot of talk about machine to machine being a huge deal in the future. I mean, he might be solving a big bottleneck of machine to machine connectivity. It may unlock a whole new industry around things that have to stay connected all the time. Like where the
Did you hear what he said? He said it might open up a new industry. It ain't even the industry yet, but it might open up a new industry to where Elon Musk gonna have them solve the problem because of Starlink and the connectivity that he can provide to these machines and these things that have to be constant connected. They can't be disconnected at all. Soon as you start them, they on forever. A new industry? Look here. I'll be paying attention to the words now.
remote sensors, etc. I think we have to realize as he solves these problems, the addressable market is far bigger than the existing business. So that's probably an unlock. That Starlink itself could end up being a multi-trillion-dollar business because he's solving connectivity.
Yeah, I spoke with.
He's solving connectivity. Now I want y'all to understand. Now, if SpaceX come down to $60, $70, somewhere down there, you can start buying right now. This is not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a financial advisor. But if that's the case, coming from a guy like Tom Lee, and looking at the future regardless, when you want to take that bet, when you want to at least one share, when you want to buy SpaceX for $60, $70, $148, because something like that gonna transform the world. People was looking at Tesla, it should be valued and looked at as a car company. What? If I understood at that point in time when that was being said and know what I know now, it was in the stock market then at that early age, I would have bet on Tesla to become what it is now. And it wasn't that long ago. Tom Lee said early in that video, y'all can go watch that full video on Fun Straps, his company channel. He said that was just like 2016, I think it was. So it's like 120 months, he said, Tesla is what it is now. It just ain't a car company. They got the robots. Now you're looking at SpaceX. It's just not a space company. He got AI and the connectivity with Starlink. Not even to mention, we ain't even talked about Neuralink. We ain't even talked about that. I told y'all this man wanted, he could take over the world, bro. He could take over the world. This man got space. He got the cars that drive themselves. They're reading the road and everything else with all them cameras on it. They drive, they collecting all that data. Then he got the charging station that can connect to your house with the solar panels that can connect to your house and get data through that. Then he got Starlink that connected to your phone that you can connect anywhere. It's crazy. I ain't even save it, but I seen the clip. Casanat don't even know what he did, but he did it. And it intrigued me. He put the Starlink satellite connectivity thing. I ain't got Starlink, so I don't know what it is. But he put the antenna on top of the Lamborghini Urus. Listen to what I'm saying now. He put the Starlink antenna on top of the Lamborghini Urus and had cameras inside the car so he can live stream while he driving. Because he ain't going to lose no connectivity. He ain't going to lose no connection. And that's where he make his money from. So I'm like, bro, if what Tom Lee said, we ain't no time frame on it. So ain't no time frame on it. So I'm just letting y'all know now. Shout out to you, Jim, man. I'm about to upload it. Ain't no time frame on it. But that's a new industry. Shout out Jamel. Yeah, I do it real quick, boy. I get it out here real quick. No did it. No did it. Let me make it bigger so I can see it. I can see that little stuff like that. All right. The Elon Musk stack right here. The ecosystem companies building the future together. And this it right here, man. This is it. One vision, many companies, limitless impact. AI development, infrastructure, data and connectivity, mobility, manufacturing, energy. XAI, the brain. That's what I said. SpaceX got XAI and Starlink in it. Then he got Tesla. XAI, the brain, building safe and beneficial AI that understands the universe and accelerates humanity. Tesla, the nerves, high performance, compute, and chips that will process and power the AI revolution. SpaceX, the highways, launching satellites, cargo, and people, building highways to space and beyond. He trying to send people to Mars. Starlink, the connectivity, connecting the world to enable real-time data for AI and humanity. Tesla, again, the movement, AI in motion, transforming transportation with intelligence. Wait till he put the AI in the Tesla, till then they're going to start talking back to you. Y'all see? Watch Black Mirror. It's an episode on I think it's Black Mirror. Or is it Upload? It's one of them shows where the car talk back to you. The Boring Company, the foundation, building tunnels and systems that move people and goods efficiently. Then Tesla again, Tesla Energy that powers sustainable energy that fuels home industry and the future. The mission, a vertically integrated ecosystem combining AI, compute, space, connectivity, mobility, infrastructure, and energy to accelerate humanity's future among the stars and on Earth. I'm telling you right now, this thing crazy. How it all works together. XAI, Tesla. XAI develops advanced AI model. Tesla provides the compute power. SpaceX launches infrastructure and satellites. Starlink connects the world and devices. Tesla uses AI for automation, driving, and innovation. The Boring Company builds the physical infrastructure, a self-sustaining ecosystem powered by AI built for the future. And the market just closed. The market just closed. Let's see what Tesla closed at right here. Tesla closed at 407.76. SpaceX, where it closed at, where it go? Where it go? I just had it. Where it go? There it is. SpaceX closed at 145. It took a dip right at close. Wow. Wow. I don't want to be at a high speed rail from NC to New York. Yeah. I can see them doing it. Yeah. XAI Grunt. Yep. Car talking like Kit and Knight Rider. I'm dating myself. Exactly. I ain't watched that movie. I ain't that old, but yeah. But this what I got for y'all right here. Moneymane Capital in the building. Let me pull it up so I can see it. Starlink, the toll road of the connected economy. I was about to say ecosystem. Economy right here, man. Let me go to the net page. Right here. And pull it back up for myself. Hold on. Close it. Here we go. SpaceX is priced like a rocket company. It makes money like a telecom. Starlink, the satellite internet constellation with 7 million plus subscribers and an estimated 12 billion annual revenue run rate, is now the majority of SpaceX revenue and growing faster than any segment of the business. The thesis of this report is simple. Every industry that must stay connected everywhere, all the time, autonomous trucking, maritime, aviation, agriculture, energy, defense, pays a toll to whoever owns coverage. Starlink owns coverage. Starlink is not an internet company. It is a toll booth on the connected economy, and the highway is still being built. I'm telling you, man, this is what I came up with that new industry that Tom Lee is talking about. Now, I ain't looked at the whole thing yet, so I'm just gonna scroll through it so y'all can see what it looked like. But this is what I'm thinking about putting out. This is what I'm thinking about putting out for folk that want it, need it, or just want to look at it and understand it. But what that one say right now, I can't read it with it. Hopefully y'all can see it a little better on the screen, but I can't see it at all. The TAM stack, addressable market stack, consumer broadband, enterprise mobility, direct to sale, and government defense, layer 1, consumer broadband, the base business, rural, underserved household, global. Layer 2, enterprise and mobility, marine time, aviation, land mobility, smaller unit counts, the dramatically higher ARPU. Layer 3, direct to sale, the wild card. If every phone becomes a Starlink terminal via carrier deals, the TAM is measured against global mobile revenues. And layer 4, Star Shield defense budgets are the stickiest money on earth. The moat launch cost advantage. Yeah, SpaceX. Right here. SpaceX, Starlink. Relative cost to deploy capacity, SpaceX 1x, because they got they can use their rockets over and over. Send all them satellites into space on the same rocket. Competitive landscape, valuation framework of sums. This one right here. Starlink. Valuation logic, 8 to 12x forward revenue, high growth subscription infrastructure, the cash engine. The PE, catalyst calendar, first IPO earnings, quarterly, direct to sale expansion, new carriers select country rolling 2026, 2027. That what coming up? Wow. Bullish. Starship, operational, Starlink V3 developments, 26, 27, new airline cruise contract announcements. What? Amazon commercial scaling, defense contract awards, Starship, lockup expiration post IPO, must headline risk. I ain't even see how many pages on this thing. But I'm telling you right now, man, this thing here could be the next move. But y'all know I'm gonna bring it to you. I'm gonna bring it to you when I get it straight and do a little bit more research on it. See, I like literally just generated that thing and let it go. And just now looking at it. So y'all, I'm telling y'all right now, we in for a good future. Well, a heavy tech future. Cause not only that, I got that biotech. They're probably years away, but I already was doing some research on that, man. And I told y'all a little bit how they're gonna be able to manipulate DNA and stuff. I don't know if you agree with that or disagree with that, but I'm telling you, that's crazy regardless. I don't know what they could do and what they could not do. And I even seen something about them recreating the dinosaurs. And I'm telling you, it was blowing my mind. And I did this years ago, maybe 2 years ago now, maybe a year ago, when I started looking up that biotech stuff, how they be able, but the advancement got to come through AI first before they can get to some of this stuff, even though some stuff are already out and they already doing. But the big advantages of curing diseases, making medicines for certain diseases that we can't cure right now and make them curable and having all the antibiotics and stuff, they're going to need the quantum computers and the AI to be full strength to do it. That's why I say it's a couple years or maybe 10 plus or probably even more than that away with the biotech. But the way, at the rate AI moving, if we can get the infrastructure together with the data centers, the data, the cooling and all of that, if we can figure that out as a world, somebody gonna figure it out eventually. But the faster we figure that out, the faster we can move to the next sector would be the quantum computers. And the faster we get the quantum computers, the faster we can get the AGI, the artificial general intelligence, then the faster we can get to the next sector, which I think is the biotech, besides space. So space and biotech, well, let's say colonizing Mars and exploring space more would be the next thing I think that happens after that's just my opinion. Now, I ain't saying I heard it from somebody, but my opinion, I think that might be the next big sectors is exploring space and that biotech. Good, man. I ain't saying recreate down in Jurassic Park, but y'all seen our robot, and we got robots. Y'all seen Terminator, we got robots. That would be the next thing. I forgot to throw the robots in there because that's really one of the next industries they're gonna take off. Now I watched this video earlier. I'll bring it y'all on a different day. But a guy, he was talking about how the robot is an ETF. They got all the robot companies in it, so you ain't got to guess. I just go ahead and give y'all that ticker symbol right now. Crane shares. KOID is the ticker symbol for the ETF, humanoid robotics ETF. And there's 2 stocks It's 2 stocks that go along with them, but I just gave y'all the ETF. So y'all can take a look at that, do your own due diligence, do your own research on that, man. But I'm about to go and help out that thing. Wasn't that really moving like I thought it was? Everything was consolidating, but it did move like right at the close on Tesla. That was about the only thing. That's about the only thing that moved right at the end. And SpaceX. But yeah. We got a lot to look forward to, man. We got a lot of money to make. We got a lot of money to make. A lot. Right now, I can't go live in the morning no more. The only way I could go live in the morning would be maybe Monday. Not Monday, I mean Friday. Like today. But that's really the only day I was trying to focus in and lock in and listen and learn a little bit more. Yeah, I got that net email. Appreciate you. 7 levels up. Artificial intelligence. Yup. Agentic. We already passed that. Oh, we on 4. What we on then? We can't be on 5 already. We got to be on 4 or 3. I think we might be on 4. I'll say 4 because we still in the early stages of AI. Generative and reasoning AI creates content, answers questions, and perform multi-step reasoning. Agentic autonomous AI plans, uses tools, takes action, and completes goals with limited supervision. Yeah, I'll just say we on 4. We moving to 5. But yeah, the AGI, human level compatibility across many domains, adaptable and versatile. Yeah. And ASI, I ain't heard of that one. Artificial super intelligent, far beyond human intelligence and reasoning, creativity. Man, you talking about iRobot and Eagle Eye and yeah, them 2. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all for coming. I thought we were gonna get a trade, but we didn't. That Ultron, I ain't watched that. But I thought we were gonna get a move, but we didn't. But I do appreciate y'all for coming. If you ain't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, man. We growing this channel. I try to break it down real simple and introduce y'all to some stuff some folk probably ain't even talking about yet. And y'all helping me, I'm helping y'all, man. Like I said, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Appreciate y'all for coming. Hit that like button, subscribe, and share, and tell your friend about the BrownTown Opulence. And run me my
Cuban on ice, go like a king. Run me my check, pay for the ring. Already know, don't flex for less. Run me my check, I'm built for rest. Cut the check, savage mode. Bow to the lion. Logo got a lion, spirit got fire. BrownTown royalty, I inspire. Every view is $1, every like is a lane. But my brand off hustle, not fame. Don't call me lucky, I plan this chess. While they sleep, I'm stacking success. T-shirt drops, shorts go dumb. Me and my haters click just to run up the sum. Run me my check, I earned this. Savage IF, I burn this. Lion mode, no time to rest. Every pimp got the world say yeah, yes. Cuban on ice, go like a king. Run me my check, pay for the ring. Already know, don't flex for less. Run me my check, I'm built for press. Money, man. Money, man. Money, man, money, man, money, man. Money, man. Money, man, money, man, money, man, money, man. I ain't just posting content. I'm posting legacy, every clip, every comment. Cha-ching. Cha-ching. Money, 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 money. Cha-ching. Money, 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 money.